Hey there and welcome. Today we are going undercover. We're launching a full-blown investigation into the sneakiest words in the English language. Words that look totally innocent but are actually leading a secret double life. Let's get started. So let me just start by asking you this. How can you face your face? I know, it sounds like complete gibberish, doesn't it? But get this. It's a perfectly correct English sentence. And this little brain twister is exactly what we're going to crack open today. These crazy words that can be both the action and the thing itself.
So, how do these linguistic spies get away with it? What's their cover? Well, it's their uncanny ability to switch between being a noun and a verb. They are literally hiding in plain sight, and our mission today is to learn how to spot them in the act.
Okay, so think of it like this. Every double agent has at least two identities. In the world of words, these are the noun and the verb. A noun, that's just a thing, a person, a place, an idea. So when you say, let's go for a walk, that walk is the destination, the event, the thing you're gonna do. But a verb, that's the action. When you say, I walk to work, you're actually doing it. Same word, totally different jobs. So what's the secret to blowing their cover? How do we catch them red-handed? It's all about context. The absolute key is to look at the word's position and its function, its job in the sentence. It's not about the word itself. It's about what the sentence is asking it to do. This is our secret weapon. All right, now that we know what to look for, let's meet some of the most wanted. This is our rogues gallery of the most common double agents. Words you use every single day, probably without ever realizing their secret identities. Let's start with a total classic, watch. I have to watch my new watch. The first watch is the action, right? The verb. You're looking at something. But the second watch is the thing on your wrist, the noun. See? Action and thing, all in one breath. Wow. And here's another one we all use. I need some change so I can change my clothes. First, you need some change, the noun, the coins in your pocket. Then you have to change your clothes, the verb, the action of switching outfits. It's so normal we don't even notice, but it's a perfect example of a word on a mission. And this isn't just for simple words. It applies to some of our most basic, important concepts. Take play. You can go see a play, that's a noun, a thing. Or kids can play in the park, that's the action, a verb. And what about love? You know, love is this huge, powerful emotion, a noun, an idea. But it's also what you're doing when you say, I love chocolate. That's the verb. Okay, let's bring our senses into this. You might walk into a room and say, what's that strange smell? That's a noun, a thing you're detecting. But the flowers themselves, they smell wonderful. That's a verb. It's what they're doing. Same deal for taste. The taste of an apple is a noun, but the soup tastes delicious. That's an action, a verb. And to wrap up our little gallery of suspects, here's a really powerful one, hate. I hate that my biggest hate is dishonesty. Whoa. First you have the action, the feeling, I hate. Then you have the thing itself, my biggest hate. It's just amazing how flexible our language is. Okay, you've seen the case files. You've met the suspects. Now, it's your turn to put on the detective hat. I'm going to give you a sentence, and you have to figure out the word's secret identity. You ready for this? Okay, here's your first case. The sentence is, she has a beautiful smile. Now look at that word smile. Is it an action she's performing, or is it the thing itself, noun or verb? Go on, take a second. If you said noun, you are absolutely right. In this sentence, her smile is a thing, something she possesses. It's not the action of smiling, it's the result, that beautiful thing on her face. Nice work. Case closed. All right, detective, you're not off the hook yet. Next case. Can you book a table for tonight? We all know what a book you read is, but what's it doing here? Is book a noun or a verb? It's a verb. It's an action. You're being asked to do something, to reserve a table. You're not being asked to physically bring a paper book to the table. Excellent job. You're getting good at this. Okay, final challenge. And I gotta warn you, this one's a little bit of a curveball. The sentence is,
Give me a hand with this box. What's the deal with hand here? Is it a noun or is it a verb?
It's a noun, but this is a perfect example of why context is king. In this sentence, a hand is a noun, but it means help or assistance. You're not asking for the action of handing something over. You're asking for the thing called help. See how that works? You cracked it.
So, after all our detective work, what's the big takeaway? We've learned that the secret to cracking the code on these double agent words, well, it isn't really a secret at all. It honestly all boils down to a super simple two-step process. First, just look at the word's job in that specific sentence. What's it doing? And second, ask yourself the big question. Is it an action or is it a thing? If it's an action, boom, it's a verb. If it's a thing, it's a noun. That's really the whole trick. And that brings us to the final crucial point. If you remember just one thing from all this, let it be this. Context is everything. The words don't change, but the sentence around them gives them their marching orders and completely changes their identity.
So now that you're a trained word detective, I'm going to leave you with this final thought. What other double agents are hiding out there in your own vocabulary? Words like, run, dream, call, maybe answer. Start looking for them. You are going to be amazed at just how many you find. Thanks for joining this explainer.